I will take this one, then reshuffle the, oops, then reshuffle the, now I messed everything up. Hey everyone, this is Thecos, and today I got some quite obscure game for you. This is Shephy, a solitaire, how would I call it? Maybe a hand management game. This is something that I actually found as an Android app. There is an Android app for that where you can play this game. I thought it was really cool, so I started to look if there is a physical version, and there is one. It is just really, really hard to get. I actually had to import it from Japan to get it. I got it for a reasonable price, but it was pretty hard to get here, and it took a long time to get here. So yeah, but I'm really happy that I got it now. I've had it for a few weeks now. I played it several times, and I want to show it to you. And before we start the game, let me just quickly read out the story. We are all the same. We have no individuality. When humans looked upon us, they believed the world had one ultimate cause. We had nothing to say to them, so we kept silence. When humans are gone, you'll soon follow, they said to us. Now there are no humans left. We must be our own masters. We need strength to defend ourselves. There is strength in numbers. The more you have, the more you will be. Numbers are the same, no matter who does the counting. Numbers make the world go round. Be fruitful, multiply, fill the earth. Flourish in every part of the land, and let the tread of golden hooves resound. Let calamity be inspiration, have a plan for any purpose. Our growth compounds. My fellows fill the earth. Danger is pushed back as the circle of our flat paradise expands. Once humans held the reins and covered all the land under the sun. But in the end they could not escape their fate, and they were wiped out by their evolutionary neighbors. We shall accept their final lesson with gratitude. We shall overtake them and overcome their failure. Shephy. Yep, that is the story of the game, so to speak. So I will not need a montage today because the game is actually quite easy to set up. So in essence, let me just show you. In essence, all you have are like all of these cards here. And what we are trying to do, we are trying to get together the largest group of sheep, so to speak. So let me just start with the setup here. So you see we have different sheep. They have different values here. So we have the one sheep 3, then we have 10, then 30, 100, 300, and 1,000. That's pretty much all the sheep we have. Let me just arrange them better. Let me put them more to the left. Like that, I think it should be quite good. And then we still have a little bit of room here maybe for our draw pile. And then we also have these event cards, and also that one here. This is the enemy, so the opponent we're playing against. Maybe I need to just put it to the left a little bit more, so we just have the room for our opponent. So it's not an opponent per se, it's not an AI or anything, but this is the count of the sheep the opponent has. And each round we turn this one more to 10, to 100, and then to 1,000. As soon as we turn it to 1,000, we lose the game, right? So we have like a timer of 3 rounds to achieve our goal. Our goal is to get 1,000 sheep at least, right? That is the goal that we have. The issue here is that just 1,000 sheep is not enough. We need to have like one card, like one of these cards here with 1,000. We start with 1 sheep here, and we can have 7 cards maximum here, right? So this is the pool of sheep we can get, and these down here are the sheep that we have. So at the moment we start with 1. What we also do is we have these event cards here, and these just do different things. We have them like bilingual here in Japanese and also in English, and they do specific things. For example, look through the deck and add 1 card of your choice to your hand and then reshuffle the deck. So you can just take this card to get another event card. Or discard 1 card from your hand. Release 7 sheep cards. Releasing means taking sheep cards and putting them back in stock. And that's what we do. We always have 5 event cards in our hand, and then we play an event card, we resolve it, we discard it, and then we draw a new one. So actually quite easy. As soon as the event card deck is empty in our hand as well. So when we have played all event cards, then we end the round. We turn the timer 1 further like this, like I showed you at the beginning, and then we reshuffle the event deck. We win whenever we have one of these cards with 1,000 sheep somewhere in our play area. That's when we win. We lose either when this count here reaches 1,000, as I said. We also lose if we have no sheep cards here. At the moment we have 1. If I had to get rid of this one, then we lose immediately. So this is a pretty tough game to win. It is quite prone to luck, and it's quite tough to win, but it's possible to win. I have already won the game. So that is definitely possible. Okay, so, and now we will take event cards. As I said, 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like this. And then we start. Okay, so with the sheepdog, discard 1 card from your hand. That is not too bad. That lets us just get rid of 1 card. Because there are like a few cards that are really, really dangerous. And there's also 1 card that makes us lose immediately. It's this one here. Release 7 sheep cards. We can only have 7. So that means release all sheep cards. And then we lose. Right? Because we don't have any sheep then in our play area anymore. Then we have wolves. Reduce the rank of your highest ranking sheep card by 1. If your highest ranking sheep card is 1, release it. So that means if we have like a sheep card with a 3, like a 3 sheep card, then we have to reduce it to a 1, right? Then we have inspiration. Look through the deck and add 1 card of your choice to your hand, then reshuffle the deck. And lightning, release 1 of your highest ranking sheep cards. So you see, we already have a really bad situation because we have a lot of bad cards here. Okay, so what I will do, I will use the inspiration card here. I will discard it, and that lets us get an event card, any one that we want. I want to get the one that lets us actually remove 1 card from the game, because that is that one here. Planning sheep. Remove 1 card in your hand from the game. So it's not discarded, it's actually completely removed. I will take this one, then reshuffle the now I messed everything up, event deck, and that works. Okay, and then I will use this planning sheep card to remove 1 card in your hand from the game, and I will remove the Shephy on here because that's the one that makes us release all sheep cards. So we'll definitely remove that from the game completely. So that is really good. And now we don't draw 1 event card, but actually 2, because we always draw back up to 5. Okay, so we have Be Fruitful, duplicate 1 of your sheep cards. And you can already see like these are really whimsical drawings, right? I just love the style, the art style of the game. And duplicate 1 of your sheep cards, and also release 2 sheep cards. Oh, that's not good. We don't want to release 2, right? Let us duplicate 1 of our sheep cards. I think that is not too bad. It's not perfect, but it's okay. That means we can duplicate that one. So now we have 2. Okay. Get another card here. Release half your sheep cards. Round down. Release 2 sheep cards. This would make us lose immediately, right? Because we only have 2. Discard 1 card. Reduce the rank. These are all pretty bad. I think what I will do, I will use the sheepdog to... but I want to discard maybe worse cards later on. You know what? I think I will use Slump for now to release half of my sheep cards. Means I will have to release 1. Okay. We are really unlucky with the draw at the moment. Choose a card in your hand. Play this card as a copy of the card you choose. That is great. I will definitely use that. I will use the all-purpose sheep here. I will choose the sheepdog to copy it. And that lets us discard 1 hand. And I will discard... I think the wolves. I will just discard that one. Okay, great. Now let's continue by drawing back up to 5. Release all sheep cards of 1 rank. or choose one of your sheep cards and receive 3 sheep cards of 1 rank lower. That actually doesn't work, right? Because we can't have a lower rank than 1. And I actually haven't found anything that tells me if I can just take more ones, right? So release all sheep cards of 1 rank. We don't want that. We don't want to release 2 sheep cards, and also we don't want to release anything. So I have no choice but to use our sheepdog to release discard a card, and I will release 2 sheep cards. I think that one is one that we can get rid of, and then 2 more. Okay, so now we're getting the cards that we actually want. Here's multiply, place 1 3 sheep card in the field. I would definitely do that. That means now we have a 1 and a 3. And then I will have to draw back up to 5 cards. Choose any number of sheep cards in the field. Add their values and then replace them with 1 sheep card of equal or lesser value. That one is pretty cool. But I will not use that yet. I think I will duplicate one of my sheep cards, which is the 3 then, of course. Like that. Draw a card. Then I will release all sheep cards of 1 rank. Because I can just release the 1 here. That is fine. Because we can get more of those in just a second. Raise the rank of as many sheep cards as you like, except for your highest ranking sheep card. And now I have a pretty cool idea, because we have this one here, which says choose one of your sheep cards and receive 3 sheep cards of 1 rank lower. So we choose one of these 3s and we get 3 1s. That is not too bad. Like this. We can only have 2 more sheep cards now. And then draw back up to 5. Okay, we're almost through with the first round. This one lets us combine sheep again. So let me put that in the back for now. And then I will raise the rank of as many sheep cards as I like, except for my highest ranking ones. So I can't take these, but I can increase these 3 1 sheep cards to 3s. That is pretty nice. I don't think that's too bad. Let's see what else we got. This one here is a pretty bad one as well. Remove this card from the game and then release 3 sheep cards. This one is pretty bad, but it only hits once, right? Well, if I do it now, then we lose 3 of the 3s, but there isn't anything else we can do, so I guess... I'm not 100% sure. Well, I will have to use the meteor now, I think. Better now than later. So I will use that. This one is removed from the game, but I have to remove 3 cards. So we're actually doing pretty bad at the moment, right? That's a pretty bad draw, but I mean, that's also a way to experience the game, right? Place as many 1 sheep cards as you like in the field. I will definitely do that, because I just need to fill everything up here as much as I can. I would have needed that before, but okay. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now we can't put any more sheep cards here. Okay. Duplicate one of your sheep cards. You will do that later. Release one, release. Okay, so release 1 sheep card. We can do that. Fine. Okay, now we're through the deck. Now we just play all our cards here. Release all but 2 sheep cards. Well, I will wait for that. Release one of your highest ranking sheep cards. Oh, that's a pretty bad one. But yeah, I will have to do that, I guess. So release that one. And then that's all we need to release. This one is the last one. Release all but 2 sheep cards. I will do that. So now we still have these 2 here. And now duplicate one of your sheep cards. I will do that. So I will duplicate that one, of course, like this. And then we still have the Dominion ones. Choose any number of sheep cards in the field, add their values, now replace them with 1 sheep card of equal or lesser value. Well, 3, 6, 7, right? That's not enough to get to 10. So these 2, I can just choose the 3 and replace it with another 3. Do that twice because I can't do anything at the moment. That was a really, really bad round. Let's hope that next round will be better. So that was the end of the round. Now the timer will will be increased here. So now we're at, the opponent is at 10 sheep. Well, we have 7. And now we shuffle the event card again. We put it back in the spot on to the right there. And draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we just continue playing the game. That's pretty much how that works. So now it's round 2 of 3. Release all but 2 sheep cards. That is always a good card to have if you have only 2. Release one of your highest ranking ones. Discard a card. Okay, the sheepdog is good. Reduce the rank of your highest ranking sheep card by 1. And duplicate a card. Okay, what we could do is release one of our highest ranking one. We could release one of our highest ranking sheep cards. That's one of these. And then we'll play this one here. Duplicate one of you. No, not that one. This one. Release all but 2 sheep cards because we only have 2, so nothing happens. That is pretty good. Place many 1 sheep cards as you like in the field. That is pretty good because we can actually do a lot with that. I think what I will do is this one here. The wolves. Reduce the rank of your highest ranking sheep card by 1. I will tell you just in a minute why. Because then we reduce that one. Then we can place as many 1 sheep cards as we like into the field. So that means we pretty much just have all of these. You see the stack is empty, but since we can only have 7 cards here, right? So each card exists 7 times, which makes sense, right? And then we can raise the rank of many sheep cards as we like, except for our highest ranking one. That is the highest ranking one. So that doesn't really work. Okay, then let's release 2 sheep cards for now, because we have too many here anyway, and hope that we get some card to just raise the rank of 1 of these sheep cards here. Release 1 sheep card, raise the rank of as many, duplicate this card, or copy a card. We will keep that for now. Let me just release. I don't want to release too many things, actually. You know what? I will play the dog here to get rid of this one here, to discard that, and hoping that I will get a better card. Yeah, that is a better card. Place 1 3 sheep card in the field. So I will definitely do that, like that, right? And then let me see, and then I will duplicate one of my sheep cards. Yeah, I will do that as well. No, I will not do that yet. I will do that a little bit later. What I will do is raise the rank of as many sheep cards as you like, except for your highest ranking sheep card. What I will do is I will raise the rank of these 4 only. You will see very soon why. Okay. This one lets us choose one of our sheep cards and receive 3 sheep cards of 1 rank lower. That is okay, but not now, a little bit later. Because now we have we also have this card. Release all sheep cards of 1 rank. I will use that now to just release that one here, right? Okay. Release half of your sheep cards. Oh, that's a bad one that I will try to get rid of if possible. This is copy a card. This is duplicating. And another duplicating. Okay, well, let's just duplicate one of these. So we have 1 more of those. Look through the deck and add 1 card of your choice to your hand. Yes, I will definitely do that, because I will look for that card that lets me discard a card. Would have been the next one. To remove 1 card from the game. The planning sheep. That is pretty good. Let me just shuffle the event deck. The planning sheep. That is pretty good, because now I will use the all-purpose sheep that lets me copy an ability, right? And so I will copy that planning sheep that lets me remove a card from the game, and I will remove this one from the game, the slump. Releasing half of my sheep cards. I don't like that one. Now we take 2 more cards. Dominion and Be Fruitful. Okay, and now we're doing not too bad. Now we have pretty good cards here, actually. The planning sheet, well, I can use it at the end, or let's see what we have there. Okay, so we can duplicate 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. That doesn't really help. So I will use that Dominion now. Choose any number of sheep cards in the field, add their values, and then replace them with one sheep card of equal or lesser value. So I will get rid of the Dominion one here. 3, 6, 9, 12. So we can choose all of these cards like that have a value of 12 together, and then we can receive that 10 here. Okay, we're still not doing well, but at least we're getting places. Okay, so and then we can duplicate a card. Let us duplicate the 10 here. And let us 3, 6, 9. Then let us choose one of our sheep cards and receive 3 sheep cards of 1 rank lower. So I will choose the 10 and get 3 3s here. Then I will use the Dominion one again, where we can add the values, right? So 10, 20, 29, 32. So I will get rid of all of these in order to get one of these 30s here. And then I will duplicate one of my sheep cards, which is of course the 30. And this one lets us remove 1 card in your hand from the game. I should have used that earlier, but I only got it very late, right? That's what I mean with prone to luck. I'm very unlucky today as I'm showcasing the game because I'm just getting the cards in the wrong order. Right, the opponent now has 100 sheep. So we only have this last round to get to 1,000 sheep. This is pretty much impossible with these cards here, right? But let me just try, and well, at least you get an idea of how to play the game, but I'm definitely not able to win anymore. I probably could have done a few better moves, but all in all, I think I didn't do all too bad, but I was very lucky with the luck of the draw, or not luck in this case. Okay, and now the sheepdog is as good as the card that lets us remove cards, because discarding cards means, well, it's the last round, right? So that works. Okay. We have a lot of cards that we need to release. Release all sheep cards of 1 rank. This would be possible, but I don't really want to do that. Release all but 2 sheep cards. Well, we need to release a lot of cards. So I think I will use the dog. I will use the dog immediately and get rid of, which is the worst one. Here, release one of your highest ranking sheep cards. I definitely don't want that. Alright, so 2 more cards. Alright, we need to release something because we only have release cards. Yeah. Then I will say release all sheep cards of 1 rank. Okay, sure. Release that one here. And then we also have release all but 2 sheep cards. I will use that now because we only have 2. Okay. Okay, we have that all-purpose sheep. That one will help us later on. Raise the rank of as many sheep as you like, except for your highest ranking one. Well, we only have high ranking ones. I think I will have to duplicate one of my sheep cards. Let's hope that we can do something here. Get a good card, please. We can now combine cards. We can't yet because we need to get to 100 at least to get any use out of that. So not yet. Release. Yeah, we need to release a card. Then let's release one sheep card. Oh man, that's not looking good at all. We can duplicate something again. That is bad. Let's see. Release again. Yeah, I have no choice. I have to duplicate something. So I will use the all-purpose sheep in order to use that duplication thing here. So now we have 30. Another 31. Choose one of your sheep cards and receive 3 sheep cards of 1 rank lower. That is good. Do we have the Dominion? We do have the Dominion one here. So I can now duplicate one of my sheep cards, which I will do. To get another card. Then I will use the Dominion one here, choose any number of sheep cards and replace them with equal or lesser value. That is 120, so we can get a 100 here. Okay, we still have these releasing things here, but okay. And then I will use the Flourish, I think. Let me see. Duplicate 200. Add the values. That doesn't work. Raise the. Yeah, that's what I will do. I will here choose that sheep card and receive 3 sheep cards of 1 rank lower. Oh, I had 1 card too many here. I don't know why. I guess I drew 1 too many. So I got these now. And then we can, let me see, here, raise the rank of as many sheep cards as you like. So I will definitely do that. Oh wait, yeah, right, that's right. So I will remove that one. So we get 3 cards with 100, like this. Okay, so we're getting places, but we will still have to discard stuff later on. We can look through the deck and add 1 card of our choice to a hand. That's pretty good. We can get that removal card later on. And then I will choose any number of sheep cards in the field again. So I will choose these 3 here to increase it to a 300. Duplicate. Okay, I'm getting places. I still have to release cards, but let's see. Place 1 3 sheep card in the field. I will do that just in case I have to release something. That is good. Okay. Reduce the rank of your highest ranking sheep card by 1. Oh no, I don't want to do that at all. Let's hope we don't need to do that. 300, 600. Yeah, I think we're getting close, but we can't really do it, I think. You know what? I will use the inspiration now to look through the deck and take a card into my hand. 1 sheep card, that is not bad. And removing a card from the game, we can do that later. I will use this one for now, I think. Then I will duplicate 1 of my sheep cards. I will duplicate that 300 here. Then get this card here. Then I will place 1 sheep cards here. I will place 3. Only 2. I will place 2. Then I will play that one to release 2 sheep cards, so we can get rid of those again. And then let me see. And then I will use that one to remove a card from the game, remove the wolves. And then that's it. And the Dominion, it's not enough to get to 1,000. If I had another 2 100s or something like that, right? If I could get to 1,000, then I could combine them now and have that 1,000 sheep card. But unfortunately, I was a little bit short. But we actually did quite well if you keep in mind that we had 2 really bad stalling rounds, right? The first 2 rounds were really bad. The third one was pretty good, actually. But unfortunately, now it's the end of the round and we need to increase that to 1,000. Next round, I will definitely win. Just duplicate that card, combine them, and done. That's all I need to do, but unfortunately, we did not make it. Yeah, and that is Shephy. I think it's a really, really fun game. It is very prone to luck. Yes, it definitely is. But I really like it. That's why I wanted to get it, because I like the digital version, but I thought it would be much cooler to have it physically, and I still think so. Right? Have it on the small screen. Having it on the small screen is okay. It works if you're just lying on the couch or in bed and just want to have a quick game of Shephy, but I like it more physically. And just look at these whimsical, really, really fun drawings, like this jumping sheep here and the one with the horns and everything. It's just wonderful. Like the sheep stacked high like a tower, and it's just amazing. Here they're all lying around. Here's like that mega sheep, right? I just think the drawings are amazing. The card quality is nothing to write home about, right? It's pretty thin. It's pretty thin cardboard, right? But it's okay. It's a pretty simple game. I think what I still want to do, I haven't done that yet, but I think you can probably put just all the cards together, have like that small stack, and just put it in a deck box, so it's a little bit smaller for carrying around. I think that's what I want to do. The only issue that I might have is with the rules here. I think they might not. No, they don't fit in the deck box. So you will have to know how the game plays, or just take a photo of it, right? Just scan it, so you know how it works. All right. So that was my playthrough of Shephy. I hope you enjoyed it. I want to thank all of you for your support, watching my videos, interacting with me, liking the videos, and especially my Patreons who are actually supporting me on Patreon, which is really generous. Also, a huge shout out to Thecos, who's currently my biggest supporter. Thank you so much for that. I can't express my thanks enough. If you also want to support me, why don't you head over to my Patreon? You'll find the link in this video's description. Alright, that's all from me today. I hope you enjoyed my playthrough of Shephy. If you did, why don't you let me know by liking and commenting. You can also subscribe if you want to keep up to date with my content. And if you want to head over to my Discord server and join, then you can hang out with me and my community. That would be amazing. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the very next video. Take care everyone, stay safe, and cheers.